Good morning, Internet. What's this crap? Whoever ordered this, I want it all rounded up, and you can send it back to where it came from, and a full refund. What happened? Let me grab my coffee. Hold on. Well, thank you, Kelly. Thank you for stopping by for a minute and enjoying in my pain and misery. I really don't want to shovel this stuff. Like, yeah. And Kev, this isn't supposed to stop until tomorrow. It's supposed to snow all day today, all night tonight, and into tomorrow. Oh, Kelly, I'm not ready for it either, but here it is. And no, Kev, I did not do my morning stretching. I'm a bad partner. I never stretch anyway. Well, I will say this. I will admit, it does make the coffee taste hotter and warmer and better. And where am I from, Kelly? I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The Great White North. I hope Nook fed the sled dogs last night. Oh, no, and then watching the news, apparently, that's the thing. Like, lots of people here have been dilly dallying with changing their tires from summers to winters. And Alex, buddy, what happened? Did you order this? So, no, apparently traffic out there is just a mess, which it always happens. Everybody kind of loses their mind and forgets how to drive in the first snowfall of the year around here. So, oh, I'm sure it's nice out on the East Coast in upstate New York. Alex was talking to Stump Jumper not last night, the night before. He said to say hi. Good old Paul. No, I have to fire up the rock stove because she's a little chilly in here. Milsy, how you doing? Hey, T Bomber. Yeah, no, Oh, Alex, that's awesome that your dad's gonna be good. Charlene, what happened? We got a whole bunch of snow. That's what happened. And it's supposed to keep snowing until tomorrow. Have a great day there, T Bomber. Here, let's slide you guys down a little bit, shall we? Ooh, there we go. That's a little better. That's what I can't get over is what's on like that bench right there. Like that's just crazy. Have a good day, Charlene. Say hi to Dakota for me. Alex, I hope up high it doesn't turn to snow for you. Dresky, can you see this? Can I send some to you? I don't want it anymore. It was cool for like the first 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll take my coffee with about 6 inches of snow this morning. Yes, Mills, and it's supposed to snow until tomorrow. October, well, it started yesterday, so October 1st. We didn't even make Halloween. But then again, I always say you don't live in Calgary unless there's snow on the ground before Halloween, so we got our wish. But like last year, we got this, and then I think we had a blast of like a week, and then it went back. We were up in the like 20s until like bloody a week before Christmas, I think. No, Kev, giver. You guys got to get what you can get when you can get it. So get out there in the woods and get some logs. Come out. To steal a line from West Coast Alex. No, this is it's unbelievable. Like, look what's on the ash can. Let's get it. Hold on. I'm going to grab measuring tape. Let's measure that. How can I do this and you guys can still see what's going on here? And it's a dual tape. It's in Matrika and in Imperialskis. That's almost 9 inches on top of there. All right, I'm back. Let's bring you guys back in the shops. You're not getting all snowed on. Because I'm a nicer guy than that, than let you guys get snowed on. I'm sure happy today's the start of my days off. That's for sure. I don't have to go nowhere. So what's going on with everyone else this morning in the internet? I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave this camera sit here all day. You guys can pop in and out and see how much has changed. I don't know. We'll see about that. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I know I got up at like my regular time. So it's only 6 o'clock where I'm at. So why, thank you, Mills. Well, Chris, I wish I could control that, but I can't. Because if I had my way, this would have stayed in the mountains. I am only an hour west of the Rocky Mountains, so they could have kept it out there, and I would have enjoyed starting to go skiing earlier, but That's still going to happen, but it decided it wanted to come here too. I know Banff and stuff was supposed to get like, I think 30 centimeters or something they were saying. We're over what they forecasted for us already, so it's just unbelievable. Straight dickered, boys, straight dickered. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Yay. I love this kind. Love it terrible. Yeah, well, I'm hearing that from quite a few people. Skitter Kev saying it rained there all day yesterday, still raining today. Alex over here, he's a little bit further south than me by a couple hours. He says they're just getting rain. So, wonder if I can set this up somewhere else. So I can close the door because it's cold. I can move over and sit in front of the heater, but well, that and I'm going to need more coffee in a minute, so we're going to have to go in the house. Nelly, I'll send you some. You want me to put some in a box for you? I'll box it up special just for you. Send it over your way. You're like, I can't get over that right there. There's like jars of, they're like them solar light dealio thingies. They're underneath that. Okay, guys, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm going to go make another coffee and then we'll get this camera moved and we'll sit in front of the heater and we'll have us a chit chat while we watch the snowfall. How's that? Okay, I'll be right back. You might see me in the window there because where's the finger? The coffee machine's right there. Burn snowboard. Okay, we're going to move you guys and close the door and stuff. How do I do this again? Just like that. That's how we do that. So, morning, everybody. Move some stuff around here. We'll chip over a couple chainsaws, because we love that kind. How much more are we supposed to get? We are supposed to get, I don't know. They were originally calling for 10 centimeters, which is roughly 4 inches. I think it's 3.9 something inches. And with the way the weather is here, you never actually really know what you're going to get because of where we live. The weatherman here, it's one of those jobs where you can be right more than, or can be wrong more than 3/4 of the time and still keep your job. So, yeah. So we'll see. No, it's supposed to rain it's supposed to snow all day today, all night tonight, and into tomorrow. So I'm going to guess we got a fair schwack coming our way. Oh, I left my coffee sitting over by the door. Big dumb goof, right? Rain for days. Rain for days. I'm totally sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally disorganized this morning. The snow just threw me into the frickin' rhubarb, bud. Into the rhubarb. Well, yeah, just for that point, Al, that you could be wrong 3/4 of the time. Now, I don't mind it either. I'm probably a heck of a lot more used to it than you guys are. Lashko, you've never seen snow before? You're kind of like my kitten. I opened the door for him this morning. The old boy and the kitten were sitting there at the door. They're like, "We're not go outside." I opened the door. The old boy, he went out for 10 feet and Jetta, she made it 3 feet out the door. She turned around and said, "No way. I'm going to go back in the house and sit on my cat house." Lashko, there is definitely enough snow for me to make a snowman, that's for sure, and some snow angels. So maybe in a little bit when the sun comes up, I will build you a snowman. Maybe do some snow angels. Go find my snow pants, my ski pants. How cold is it in the shop, Al? We're at 5 degrees Celsius in the shop. Outside, I think it's -1, -2. My pool is still set up in the gazebo. Good thing I was SMRT and put a pump in it yesterday to circulate it. Because as long as it's moving, it won't freeze. Elite Earthworks, buddy, how's it going? What do you mean, no snow? Do I have to get up again and show you? Yeah, who wants to go for a swim in the pool in the snow? Nelly, have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, I need my coffee. And we'll show the doubters the snow again. Well, Elite, it ain't gonna be 85 here today. We measured that earlier. That's 9 inches tall. Just the snow on top of the ash can. Oh, now you guys can see my messy shop now. Oh, firewood, Pioneer P40, My big mess on the floor. Focus. Focus. Maybe it's that light. We'll turn that light off and switch to the other one. There we go. Is that better? That's way better. Actually, Elite, I'm on days off. Today is my Saturday. Today is my Saturday. Off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, go back Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then because of Canadian Thanksgiving, I get a 4-day week next week. Or 4 days off next week instead of 3. Which will be nice. Did over this last weekend, we ran 60 feet of 2-inch stainless. Threaded and installed, replacing a vent condenser feed water line up on top of a bunch of tanks and off of boom lifts, and it was a lot of hard work for the Dickard. But so I'm looking forward to days off. I'm gonna rest up and gonna go back and do it all again, and another one to do. I'm a pipe champ again. Oh. Elite, what are you up to today? What are you slinging dirt? Elite, you're not going to Bunyan, are you? Am I back? No, right, Al? Days off. What's that? I kind of thought that you guys were going to Bunyan. Was talking to Wade yesterday, day before. He's getting pretty pumped up for it. He's excited. I heard a couple rumors that there might be some surprise people show up. Some people that have kept their mouths closed. And no, I am not one of them. Lashko, no, I do not have chains for my truck behind me. I live here in the city of what, 1.6 million people. Nobody here in town really uses chains. We keep the chains for... I do have chains for my truck for going out in the bush. I haven't used them in years. I take them with me every time I go, and just got to be smart enough not to get yourself caught in a predicament where you need to get out and put them on. I've just been lucky enough that I haven't had to do that yet. I know all my sledding buddies are probably freaking out right now and are all out in their garages, loving on their snowmobiles. They're probably, a bunch of them are all going to take off this weekend, I bet you, if they're not already. Don't mind hanging out with those guys. I personally don't have a sled, but I do ski, and it is fun to ski with those guys. It's definitely an interesting feeling of flying down a mountain with 4 or 5 snowmobiles around you. So, but I get a free ride back up to the top. So, no, the skiers will all be excited. I think we're usually open. Lake Louise has a World Cup in early November. So the ski hills are usually open. They'll be open earlier this year. So if it stays like this, they'll be open earlier. That makes us happy. Lashko, yeah, and sorry to answer your question. Yes, they do work. As long as you put them on right. I don't know, maybe this will make the city of Calgary pull their their socks up and get the Olympic bid thing done. Robert Figgett, what ski hill might that be? Lash, we got lots of Aussies up here. About an hour west of me is Banff, where a lot of the Aussies come to do their year in Canada, and they work at the ski hills and the hotels and stuff out there at Banff. So I'm sure you've heard that name before. Elite, have a good one, buddy. Sun Valley, Idaho. Well, you're not that far south of me. Actually, you're in, well, I guess maybe West Coast. Alex is in your country. My parents have a place north of Creston, BC, and when they go to Costco, they go to Coeur d'Alene. I have ridden Sun Valley. It was years ago. I've rode most of the major ski resorts in this side of the country. Been to Whistler, been to Aspen, Whitewater, Silver Star, Louise, Sunshine, Montana, Whitefish. It used to be Big Mountain. Now it's like the Whitefish Mountain Resort or something like that. There's something I haven't seen for a while. Warren Miller. Whatever happened to the Warren Miller movies? That was always the start of ski season for us, was when the Warren Miller movie came to town. We'd all go to the Jube and we'd all have a couple solo cups and go in and watch the latest Warren Miller movie, and that would kick off the ski season for us. Most of our snow is man-made for the first part. As soon as it gets cold, they will start making it. I wouldn't be surprised if Windsport up there right now has every single snow gun they have just going at 100%. We get ice, but never snow in Perth. Don't you guys have one like ski resort, don't you? Way up high in the mountains. Gonna guess a lot of their snow is man-made. Yes, the other side of Australia. I'd like to get down there one day. Kind of make it a whirlwind tour. Long ways to go for me. My sister did a year in Australia after high school, graduated, and I think she worked for 2 years with the county, and then took off to Australia for a year. It was funny. Mom had to go get her. She didn't want to come back. Mom and her sister had to go make her come back. If you stay, you're gonna get deported. I knew it was coming. You always know it's coming. Al, have a good day. Stay safe. Love the babies. Have a good one, buddy. I'll talk to you later tonight. Carolyn, how's it going? welcome to the show. Welcome to Solos and Sawdust, and today it's snow. Solo, Sawdust, Snow. I'm gonna have to change the channel name now. Have a winter channel and a summer channel. Actually, talking about sleds, I'm pretty sure the neighbor was firing his up last night. It was either that or his quad. But he was out in between the shops messing around with something, getting engines running, so. You love the snow? You want me to box some up and send it to you? I can do that for you. By the time it gets to you, it might be water, though, but send you some Calgary, Alberta snow. Have a good one, Lash. Nice talking to you. Sold my sleds a few years ago. Yeah, you guys got nice sledding country down there, too. I just laugh at these. You meet people from Ontario, and they always tell you they're from Ontario because that's just how it works. But well, we sled like crazy. I'm like, buddy, you live in Ontario. You ride trails. You don't go to the mountains. The mountains is a totally different ball game. It's like the CFL and the NFL. It's the same sport, but totally different. North Carolina gets a little snow. When it snows in North Carolina, do they call out the National Guard? Safety girl chiming in on her way to work. Whoever likes the snow can have ours. Take it. We'll load it all up in dump trucks and we'll ship it to you. How's that? You can do whatever you want with it. Yes, no school as well. Listening to the news in the house there before I came out here. All the schools are open. And they keep talking about putting snow plows on our transit buses. But then the transit drivers are going to want more money because now they're not just transit drivers, they're snow plowers too. Which I think it's a great idea. I'm sure there's buses stuck around the city. Citywide will be busy tonight. Uh-oh, better call Jamie Davis from Highway Through Hell. Well, exactly, Carolyn. They're driving around already anyway, so why not? And we all laugh and joke up here about our city employees and their plowing of snow. We're not as bad as Edmonton. Edmonton has a policy where they don't start plowing until after it snows, until it stops. Then they start plowing. Well, to me, that's a little bit bass backwards. How are you supposed to? How are people supposed to get to work? RC Crazy, buddy, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. And do you want me to box you up some? I'll send you some too. You can load up a dump truck and send it on down and dump it on your front lawn for you. My address is, yeah, no, don't put your address on here. Yeah, everybody will get there soon enough, but I'm going to guess probably not for what, another 2 months maybe? Into November sometime. You guys might get snow, if not later. Then I guess over there on the Great Lakes, you guys get that lake effect snow that kind of comes out of nowhere too. So depending which side of the lakes you're on. Oh. Yeah, that is bad enough. 3 feet in 24 hours. We might have that by the end of this run. Like I said, they're calling all day today and into the night tomorrow. Snow dust for December for Christmas. Well, that's what happened last year. Last year, this kind of happened, same thing. We got a big dump right at the beginning, and it hung around for, I don't know, maybe 7 days before it all melted off. And then we went in, like, I think it was a week before Christmas. Like, we were above normal temperatures. And I can remember wearing shorts last year in November and going to work. And we had stayed like that. And I think it was a week before Christmas, we got snowed on again. So we did have a white Christmas like everybody always wants. But no, maybe we'll get the same thing this year. Who knows? We have a saying here: if you don't like the weather in Calgary, wait 10 minutes. And at certain times of the year, you want to leave your house prepared for all 4 seasons in one day. Because it happens all the time. Yeah, last year till December. So you guys you probably get a lot of the same weather patterns that we do. Clipping down. My parents have a place down in Phoenix, and they I love it when mom and dad bring it up when they're down there in the winter. They're like, we got an Alberta Clipper coming down. It's what they call a cold front that comes all the way down to Phoenix. We call it an Alberta Clipper. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get the rocket stove fired up. It's still kind of chilly in here. Only 6 degrees in the shop. What happened? You still haven't turned the furnace on yet, RC? Our furnace here has been on for what? Probably a month and a half. It gets kind of cold and that's the night time. Furnace on, and I got 2 big comforters on my bed. Well, one's for me and one's for the cats, I guess. And I knew I should have put my wood pellet order in. Knew I should have done it. Keep it at 60. You don't like it, put more clothes on. Totally agree. Well, but it is nice to go into a nice 70-degree house after you've been outside in the cold. And then I got one of them electric fireplace dealios that the TV sits on. Even just that, just the light of the flames on in it makes you feel warm. You don't even have to turn the heater part on. Just the looking over at it makes you feel warmer. 65, 67. Yeah, I don't mind that. I like it just warm enough that I can wear shorts. I got some crazy friends that work at Canada Post that they wear shorts every day. Minus 30 out, wearing shorts. See, I don't mind the heat. I'm a boiler technician, so I work in the heat all the time. You get used to it. The cold, I can always put more clothes on. The heat, you can only get so naked before people call the cops. You go to jail. Don't know why that happens. Might need to move my router again. But I look at my signals and I've got full Wi-Fi out here. What kind of plant you got there, Robert? The plant I'm working in right now, we've got a 200 horse Hurst with a Webster burner on it. To be honest, I'd like to rip that POS Webster off and put a better, more high efficient gun burner on it, but hey, I'm not the one controlling the purse strings. And we're on Steam. 150-pound Steam. Get to play with a bomb every day. Love that kind. I guess maybe I should have measured the snow first before I put in a title on the video, shouldn't have I? I'm in a laundry building. We have a Unilux power flame burner, 254, 150 psi steam. In a laundry building. Is this laundry building owned by a certain company? Because I'm going to laugh my ass off here in a minute. Does the company name start with a C and end with an S? Landfill! Buddy! Where you been hiding? Haven't seen you in a long time. Just working away. Yeah, I'm on days off, so that's why you're looking at my ugly mug for almost an hour so far this morning. Sun Valley Resort. Cool. Got rid of the contractors doing all your work for you. So it's probably a better idea. Rain at landfills. 9 inches of snow, buddy, here. It's still snowing. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to have to go shovel the sidewalk. Yay. We got one neighbor on our block that he just doesn't care. 3 inches of rain. Do the small, quick projects and we contract out. Alright. That's the plant I'm in, we turn a lot of the company calls it high risk jobs. Any of our confined space stuff we have to contract out. But yeah, most of the maintenance we do in house. We got some pretty good mechanics. Got 3 good mechanics. A couple guys on the crew I could do without, but whatever. Can't have everything, right? Here, I'll put it to you this way. On our crew, we got some Clydesdales. We also have some miniature ponies on our crew, too. Video games today? That's right. You can't be out working today, RC Cray. You can't be doing what you do in the rain. Yeah, I haven't turned my Xbox on for a couple weeks now either. I think I might have to do that today, too. Play a little Battlefield. RC, you a Xboxer or a PlayStation guy? Or PC? I'm an Xbox guy. Cool. I figured you probably had the Nintendo too with the kids, so. Well, here, RC, I'll throw up my gamer tag for Xbox, and you can add me if you want. It's me and another guy. We have electricians and plumbers that work for the resort as well. Did a bunch of contracting for Sunshine Village back in the day, and same up there. Had some really good guys working up there on the resort. It was always a good time going up and hanging out with those guys. Most of the time when we went, we were there for multiple days, so we would stay right at the resort. Had a bunch of fun nights with the groomers, hanging out with those guys, riding in the snowcats with them, and tipping back a few solo cups while they worked, as one might say. Yeah, watching those guys winch crew, crazy. Road sodas. It's the solo cup. The red solo cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Almost time to go make another coffee. Barley Pops in Wisconsin. Landfill, can you recommend a nice cheese to go with this beer? Please, thank you. I grabbed this yesterday. It was really good. Innocent Guns, Mangoes on the Run. It was just sitting there at the liquor store in like the singles fridge. It was just sitting there in the singles cooler. Like, that can looks cool. That's what initially caught my eye, was the artwork on the can. And I went, and I grabbed it. I mean, it's gonna be good. It was really good. Havarti for you Canadians. Yeah, what's going on with Trumpy and Trudy? They're like, apparently they're close to a NAFTA deal again, I guess. I don't know, but no, yes, our dairy farmers are all pissed, but who knows? I can't wait for Trudy to get out of here. We're done with you. Our drama teacher of a prime minister. Yeah, we'll see what happens here with that. I don't know. Between Canada and the States, we've always been pretty good buddies, and I don't understand why we have to get into a big fight now, but whatever. So we send a lot of stuff to the States, and we get a lot of stuff from the States. Like at the plants, I would guess that 60-70% of our parts all come from the States. Everything else is Germany, and a bunch of our equipment is German based, so it all comes from Germany. Figget, you still in here? What washers and dryers are you guys running? Lavatex, Milner's, Bronze? Cool, buddy. When I go back in the house, I'll add you up. And do some gaming. No, I do. I gotta run up to the store here at some point today and get some wood pellets for the rocket stove. I've been lazy. I've just been burning cut-offs that I've had here in the shop that I kind of been collecting all summer from the work I do, and we pile them up and fire them through the rocket stove. But the rocket stove doesn't work as good with stick wood. It works way better with the wood pellets, and I don't have to mess around with it. Milner tunnel and dryers. Rigid mount, 110 pounds. Aye. We have a Milner tunnel, 8-pocket, 4 Milner dryers, 9 Lavatec washers, 5 Lavatec dryers, an Ellis, and a couple small Milners. Or yeah, a couple Pony Milners and a Pony Milner dryer, and then a steam tunnel. Chicago accumulators, folders, and some irons that are from the 70s that need to be replaced. You like your tunnel? Our tunnel's pretty good. It's our Milner dryers they can be a pain in the butt. Finicky on what they want and need, and they don't get what they want. They know chooch. No chooch. What happened? What you chooch? So I don't know. Maybe I should have made this a panel. Let some people come up and hang out with me. Maybe we'll do that. I'll see who's up and hanging out and wants to hang out this morning. It's still so dark outside. Missed all the trees with their arms hanging down. Snow monsters. King Edge feeder, Skyline folder. Yeah, we have some our Chicago's are. Did Chicago and Skyline kind of merge? Some fun equipment to work on, isn't it? Every day is different. There's some crappy jobs we got to do, but keeps it interesting. Every day is different. I don't think I could ever work on like an assembly line or anything like that where you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's not bad, only mod. We have a press on our tunnel. We don't have a spin extractor. Um, our tunnel, we only really we run linen through it. We run a little bit of butcher garment through it. We've tried running FR through it, and that didn't turn out very good because of our press. We were smashing up the snaps. Actually, I got to do the belt on that thing. I've changed it once already. It's not a fun job. 5 pocket. Yeah, we've got an 8. We had to do our about a month ago. We had to do on our tunnel, on the second stage of it. We had to do our drive sprocket and our drive chain. That was a definitely an interesting job to do. Some heavy chains and heavy sprocket we had to sling up and over the thing, and some creative rigging and creative forklift driving. But we got her done. Actually, got it done way quicker than we thought we would too. Oh. I'm gonna have to get another coffee. This one's empty. I'm like not awake yet. So why don't we do this? I'll put you guys on the tripod again for a minute, and you can look out to the door, out to the snow, and I'll go make another coffee, and you guys can like talk amongst yourselves. Okay? Let's do that. I just got my refill. Flip the camera around. Let it snow. Let it snow. Let it snow. Oh, we're like floppy doppy all over the place. Okay, I'll be right back. Let snow, let snow, let snow. Mrs. RC, how are you doing? Focus. Focus. Diving on the press, I've had to do that too. That's actually not a bad job. Other than trying to get into the damn thing. I'm not as little as I used to be. We've gained a little bit. I'd do a lower apron on one of our irons here a couple weeks ago. Not a fun job. I had to squeeze in between some piping that I could just roll through it. It's still like right here hurt. Robert, is your diaphragm, is it one of them water-filled ones or the non-water-filled? Then you've probably got the big plates, big rubber mats that go inside. When we did ours the last time, our wonderful wastewater operator, he threw that all away. All the stuff that went inside. Well, I thought it was garbage. Well, that's nice that you guys can both have a day off together and enjoy it. It's awesome. Ugh. You know, when I used to work in the patch, the only days that we got were the days that we couldn't get there. And you always had to try at least. That's Big 10-4 there, buddy. 29th gear, hammer down. Get some gaming in today. I got a sign to carve sitting over here too, so we might get into that. But I should go get wood pellets first before I do that. If I'm going to carve today, I need wood pellets. Excuse me. Kind of wish the sun would come up. I think I could just stick the camera here in the window. But what happened? Hey, RC, is the Canadian Drone Hub going yet this morning? Roger and Val and Kim? Let's have a look-see. Hold on, I'm going to jump in there too. Oh my God, YouTube hates me today. They really don't like me. Yeah, non-water gum rubber, same as ours. I won't unmute them though, so. Lash is over there too. So, no, popped in, gave him my like, said hello. What happened? I always get a kick out of that. Go into somebody new and you go into their stream and put in the chat, what happened? And they, what are you talking about? What? What? Oh. I'm sitting here reading lips. So. Oh, gotcha. From totally opposite sides of the country. Yeah, we gotta turn the heater on. I think he just cursed out my mama. That's funny. Below Niagara Falls, about an hour. Well, buddy, if you're that close to the border, why are you buying all your RC stuff in the States? You should come up across the border. You guys are. What did I check it the other day? Like, I think you guys are getting damn near a buck. Well, for me to buy an American dollar is getting pretty close to $1.40, I think. It was $1.38 or something. So for you guys to come up here and buy all your stuff from out up here, like you're gaining. Gained 38 cents on the dollar. Landfill could send me smokes. Send me the dirty cigarettes. Because my smokes up here are getting. Yeah, you do have to have a passport now, but getting a passport's pretty easy. Up here, it can take up to 2 months to get your passport, but being that close to the border, that's what I'd be doing. Like I was saying earlier, my parents from their place in BC, when they go to Costco, they cross the line because the closest Costco's in the States. And they do kind of screw themselves because they do the whole snowbird thing. They go down to Phoenix for the winter, and they've they've actually screwed themselves a couple times. Spend too many days down going to Costco, and then cuts off them being down in the winter because they're only allowed 6 months. 6 months before you got to go back. Or, well, it's not even go back. You have to leave the country. Because I know people that they'll go down to Mexico for a week and then the clock resets. Attached to. Oh, what the hell? You guys have a name for that. Nexus? Is that it? The Nexus card? I thought the Nexus thing just sped you up through customs. It's kind of like a pre-clear, I guess. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. My parents have it. I don't. If I traveled for work like I used to, I would for sure get the Nexus card. Because I used to cover with Cleaver Brooks. I didn't cover BC. We covered Alberta, Saskatchewan, a little bit of Manitoba, and then we covered quite a bit into the States, the Dakotas, Montana, Idaho. I went as far as Utah. And that was for the Cleaver Brooks boilers. Coffee and cigarettes. Yes, Mills, it's still snowing. It is still snowing, Millsy, and focus. Focus. Thank you. Mills, I'm kind of just waiting for the sun to come up here so I can just kind of stick the camera in the window. How about sun and snow? Because that's what, well, the sun part I don't know, but just sun, please. Oh. Got to get ready. My son's birthday's coming up right away. Yeah, either burnt or frozen. That is correct. That is correct. It's actually kind of funny, RC. I'm kind of happy that the uh, the drone network / hub changed their name before I started working on something for them. Because I would have been mad if I would have put a bunch of work in and then they went and changed the name. What? You mean I got to start all over again? No. Nathan likes drums. How you doing, buddy? I like drums too. Oh. I really don't want to go shovel the sidewalk. Like, I'm dreading it. I'm going to put my snow boots on. And some of that stuff, I don't even know where it is. I'm going to have to go in the house and flip the house upside down and find a bunch of it. I know where it should be, but that doesn't always necessarily mean that it's going to be there. Okay, we're going to listen into the drone hub for a minute. Okay, we're going to listen into the drone hub for a minute. Mute that one off. There we go. Now we're good. No, you're good, bud. You're good. Totally good.
9 inches of snow on the ground. Oh, man. Hope you got your snow tires on there, Dickers. Or Dave, I should say.
It's funny. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get up to today. We're gonna do something though for sure. Can't just sit around doing nothing on my days off. Got to do something to be productive today. So yeah. So guys, I think we'll shut this down here. I may come back here in a little bit when the gets a little bit brighter outside, and we can put the camera up in the window. I know where some of my work gear is, some of my Helly Hansen gear, but that's a little bit of an overkill for today. So, Landfill, thanks for stopping by. Don't be a stranger. Come by, hang out. We miss you, buddy. So, no, I have to dig my ski gear out, go shovel, get the truck out of here, get the shop warmed up. Should probably, like I said, I should probably go get some wood pellets. And we'll go from there. So in the meantime and in between time, guys, this has been another edition of Solos and Sawdust with me, Dickard with Dave. I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Let me go do some running around. We'll come back and we'll shoot the shit. How's that? Okay, guys, talk to you in a bit. Bye.